So if I remember correctly, the only reason we came down here was to look for the tower that the lizard said.
No,
Did he even tell us that we're on a vision quest with him?
I mean, we're also down here because Duke Ravengard said either go down there or I'll make you go down there.
No, we're supposed to find like
Some
a
sword
thing in
Yeah.
the city, right?
Lulu has a memory where she like talked to some kobolds and stuff. Not kobold, but I think they're kinku or something. But like, and she kind of remembers where that is, and she thinks that that may lead her to Zariel's sword. And Duke Ravengard, you guys to like check out that lead. Then Braxis got a vision and wanted to go that direction.
Yes,
So
Braxis is finally having some sort of intelligent thought.
well, are these cardinal directions or are these just images that we're like wandering the hells looking for?
These are like the map as you see it on here is basically what your map looks like.
Right.
It just doesn't really have like names or stuff revealed. You guys are like right here.
Oh, that is not where I thought we were. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are by this like arch.
So we're looking for a destroyed tower, and is that Braxis's vision quest, or is that the elephant thing? I guess. Oh, the token. I didn't even see that shit.
Oh, that's where we are.
Yeah.
That's one big elephant.
It looks like this is maybe the tower.
I would say that is a tower off in the distance.
Oh, there's another one here.
Like all of
Looks
those
like there's a
things,
couple
What
here.
those things
what
are like
direction is
massive.
what direction is my post nut clarity directing me?
This is the tower that
This thing?
the like black thing.
Yes.
It might be this too. Like the names right here. So it's like it could be that. It could be this. It could be this fucking skull. Like
I thought it was Sauron over here.
No, that's a different thing. Like every little building and shit is kind of like a thing.
Well, if this is where
This
my
is the thing. This is the thing.
if this is where my vision has guided me, that's the direction Braxis is walking in.
Well,
Oh yeah.
is this
There's a
lava?
party.
It's the river Styx.
How heavy is the pit fiend like body carcass? I know I cut off the head.
It's pretty big, I'd assume.
I said traditionally they're 800 pounds.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can pull that, but whatever. I'll keep my skull and be happy with it.
We could potentially eat some.
For once, he's not thinking about food. He's just walking. Walking the line.
Yeah, that that's a real question. Like they send us down here. They didn't give us any food or anything. We just
Lexingtonian salad and some calamari.
are we just expected to eat the demons? Is that what it?
Fuck yeah.
Let's see.
Demonalism? Or
Weird. Okay.
Diablerism, I guess.
I mean, unless Lou has some shit.
Diablerism?
Yeah, I know, right?
Is it the word for eating demons?
I guess.
I like Diablerism.
It's a Vampire the Masquerade reference, but yeah, I guess that'll work.
Is it really? Oh man. I still haven't gotten through the prologue to that game.
In VTM, if you diablerize somebody, you're devouring the mind, body, and soul. So,
Okay. I feel like that's a little bit more aggressive than just the flesh.
So it's
It's,
under food and drink, under in features of Avernus, it says survival checks to forage are made at disadvantage. Water exists, but it tastes foul and hard to find. Food can likewise be scrounged, but the flora and fauna taste revolting no matter the manner of preparation. And even rations brought into Avernus taste bitter and ashen.
Nice.
Well, it's a good thing we just gonna eat the demons.
Eat the demons.
it's a good thing Braxis has no taste buds.
It's a good thing we're both lizards.
Y'all are lucky. This sucks.
Just go find you one and suck his blood.
I haven't been one for very long, right?
I mean, did they not tell you what you were gonna have to do as a vampire?
We'll just give him blue stakes. It'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I still like to chew things on occasion, damn it. And I want it to taste good.
Well, we're in the quite literal of hell. I don't think it's meant to have a gourmet meal down here. Just be lucky we don't starve.
You don't want to know, C-Note, there's apparently a restaurant in Avernus.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but there's apparently a restaurant in Avernus.
Wow.
Shall we try every building?
Yeah. Try every building we see.
Is this party's new goal to go on a planar food critic adventure? Just hunt down restaurants on every plane of existence and leave reviews?
No, we just need to. We need to knock
Rick
on.
and Morty, that shit.
We need to knock on every
is that like
door.
interspecies reviewer or we're interplanar reviewers?
No, very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
There's a reason that anime is not anywhere.
We need to go knock on every door and just be like, "Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus?"
What's Jesus?
Some dude that died a long time ago and has a book.
What's the Roman Empire?
Is it food? Is it tasty? Is it scrumptious?
No. Well,
I mean, they crumbled like a pretty nice one. I'll give them that.
Apparently, it's a part of like a wandering shop that goes around.
Aw. Okay.
restaurant?
Yeah, It's like a food truck.
See, when you say like a food truck in hell in this, all I can picture is like this turning into a regular time episode where
Yeah.
it's like, what are those fucking hamburgers? Like the episode where they get like the hamburger inside of a hamburger inside of a huge hamburger.
It's just a little
Sounds
bit.
excessive.
Sounds like crazy hamburger to me.
Little bits.
I mean, I'll go with Braxis
Yeah, he's just kind of walking.
because I don't think we can really inform his direction walking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be following everybody else.
If it's not apparent by now, he's kind of stupid.
Whitney has taken note. But Whitney also trusts in his judge of whether or not the thing in front of him will eat him or he will eat them.
And at this
Oh
point,
man, that's a really poor thing to think about.
We just beat a pit fiend. I know
This
it's
is
poor,
true.
but honestly, he kind of deserves it at this point.
This is true. You did turn me into a monkey, though. In fact,
It
I
worked.
think the monkey had higher intelligence than Braxis did.
It would have to be one at the most because Braxis does speak with words.
That is 7?
I think it was 8. It had potentially.
He's got a 6. The monkey was smarter than he was. Oh my god.
yet you can still speak.
Yep.
He can't read, but he can speak.
Sign can't stop me.
That is true. The fact of the matter is, if people believe you can read, you can read. And if you can intimidate them into agreeing with you that it says what it says, it in fact says what that says.
Or you just bluff and close the book.
Once had a cleric who once had a cleric in the party who couldn't read and his holy book was blank.
Wow.
I was playing a paladin of Bahamut. He was a cleric of Palor. And every time he'd say a prayer, my paladin would go, "Well, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right."
So he was playing a paladin that thought he was a cleric?
No, I guess, but no, he was a cleric. Like everything worked. Like everything he did, like it'd be the complete wrong prayer, but it would work.
That sounds like a paladin to me.
And we used to call him the cleric of just enough.
Yeah.
Good times. No shit, the monkey was 1 point smarter than him. Oops, wrong button.
I still can't believe we're alive.
Right?
Hey man, when you hit
I can't believe that this is the real timeline. Like it's insanity.
when you
This
hit
party
like a
killed a
fucking
fucking pit
freight
fiend.
train and then have a monkey to absorb some of the damage, anything's possible.
Okay, as you guys walk through the hellscape, you kind of are able to skirt around everything without interacting with many things. As you kind of get over this hill, your map kind of starts to speak.
What?
It says, fallen angels are meat for hell wasp. Steer clear. lest you nourish their young with your flesh.
The map
Is
is
this
talking to
the
us.
first time that the map has talked to us?
Yes.
Damn.
And it said that hell wasps are bad.
Yeah, fallen angels are meat for hell wasps. Steer clear lest you nourish their young with your flesh. Yeah.
You know,
And, ahead of you, you kind of see some nests hanging down.
they should really put that information on a Dora the Explorer episode.
Do you see the hell mosquito nests? And then 30 seconds of silence. There they are, right there.
A gigantic sack of wet, papery material floats high above the surface of hell. Angelic figures with feathery wings stick to its surface like flies in amber, their bodies struggling futilely underneath layers of gunk. Iron chains at the bottom of the structure tether it to the hellish landscape.
Look, children, a biblical horror.
Swipe or no swipe.
Well,
Do we have to go near these things, or can we go around them?
it looks like according to the map, if we go north, we're walking into a fucking firestorm. And if we go south, we have to fucking deal with whatever that giant fucking samurai looking demon is, and then the hell bridge over the green lake, which isn't the river Styx, it's a different thing. And it's got to be bad because it's green. It's got to be.
I mean,
Yeah, currently Braxis is leading you towards the pit on the map.
Hey, hold on, Braxis. Wait up a second. This
You
looks like
literally hear
our
tires screech.
he's like full sprinting like 2 miles ahead of us. Hey, hold up. 30 minutes later when we finally walk to you.
Yeah,
Kinda
the entrance
stands
to
there.
these things are like 100 feet up in the air.
Any like flying things or just the nests?
Let's see. It seems like it is kind of moving around a little bit. You can see stuff. You can see like movement on the nest, I would say.
Well, let me take a gander at my spell book that is very much arcane in nature. I did not take the spell, so we're not gonna have like cover. What y'all want to do?
Like, if you wanted to keep following the same path you've been taking, you can. You just can like stealth around them. If you want to go try to fuck with it, you can.
I mean, we're pretty much invincible at this point. We killed a T-Rex sized demon, but I'd rather not fight that thing again. Or anything else around here for that matter. It doesn't really feel like a good time.
nah, I mean, everything in hell kind of sucks, but if we have to fight it, I'm willing. Although I may not like it.
Where are you from, Kobold?
That's a good question.
Where'd you get that slot southern drawl from?
He's been hanging around too much with you, and now he's just imitating it.
Fair enough.
He's not talking like his lizard buddy.
I think you've just experienced a life of judging. You're not the worst guy I've ever met. You just talk abrasively.
Brett. You see what looks like something break in his brain as he tries to pronounce abrasively.
Trust me, in my line of work, I've encountered people who are way less illegible than you.
He has no
Are
idea
you
what
sure? I
legible
don't think he
means,
knows
but
what legible means.
if you look at Braxas, he has absolutely no idea what you just said.
Yeah, look at his face. He definitely doesn't know what legible means.
Blink.
It means
blink,
I've
blink.
met people who talk worse than you do, Braxis.
I don't think you know
Braxas,
what legible
fine.
means.
Yeah. He's a kobold. He's throwing around words. You also got to remember
Smokes thinks to himself.
he's not. I've got a -1 to intelligence. I'm not the fucking smartest guy.
You're also not the dumbest.
He's got
Oh,
below
damn.
average intelligence.
What's Amber's character's name?
Vera.
Vera?
hmm
What's your intelligence score?
I have exactly a +0.
Damn, Smokes is the smartest person in this party. That's not good.
What do you think 90% of the plans we make boil down to? Hit it until
What's
it
he do?
dies.
Yeah.
You know what? I should have seen that coming.
Look, it's a very effective fighting style. You know, the punch you till you die fighting style works a lot. It's very effective.
I mean, Smokes can no longer argue that point. Like, he's seen what's happened to a pit fiend when we come across a pit fiend. Like, he can't. He understands. Like, it's futile to argue against that. Like,
It works.
you've punched a giant to death. Oh man, are we sneaking around these things or what? Then
I mean, we can certainly try.
Braxis understands the word sneak, gets down on all fours, and starts quietly crawling. Apparently not so quietly.
Oh yeah, here comes that big old +4. Hey.
wow, 16.
I don't think you
Hasty.
understand. That means I rolled a 3.
Oh wow, yeah, that's not okay.
I'm not wearing any armor, so I don't have any negatives to it. Like, I'm not at disadvantage. Like, I just rolled a 3.
If I didn't have disadvantage, I got a natural 20 on that first roll.
It's been a while since the last time Braxis has attempted stealth, so he's like being loud about going on all fours.
It's unfamiliar territory.
To be fair,
Uh-oh.
we've been like any situation we've been in so far, we've just been breaching the front door with like 15 grenades going off. That's
Well,
about the
We-
similarness. Yeah, you're part of it.
Hey man, that was none of those times were ever my decision.
But you
Yet.
followed right behind me, didn't you?
I said yet. one of those decisions may very well be mine in the future.
Let's say you guys kind of are able to get through pretty easily. It is like 100 feet up in the air. Going around this will, let's see. Do you want to take the like stone step thing across, or you want to try to go all the way to the bridge across?
Well, I would look to Lulu and ask, what the hell is this green shit?
Well, hell, the map might tell us.
Let's see.
Can you say map?
Map?
He said it. What's the green stuff? Vigorously shaking the paper.
That's when it pops up, just a little like illusionary thing to say, upgrade to GPS now.
Fucking microtransactions.
God damn.
Of course,
God damn,
In-
never makes it. Hopefully,
Microtransactions in my pen and paper tabletop RPG.
bro, of course it's hell. Of course hell's gonna have microtransactions.
I would say Lulu probably wouldn't know what the green stuff is.
With the map.
The map only speaks whenever you get to a place.
Well, if and I had the choice, I'm not looking to hopscotch over the green goo. I'd much rather go to a stable bridge, but that's just my opinion. Or unless I look to the two people who can fly in our party, unless you guys feeling like you can fly us across safely.
I could take one.
I can take one.
Whee!
Yeah. Let's see. We'll get over to here. Let's roll for some encounters. Boop, 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 boop. No encounters. As you guys come up across the chasm pit here, We have the map speaking up. Here you find a sticky situation. Poor Shamarath isn't the fiend it used to be. Far off in the distance, here, the river Styx seems to be kind of like flowing into the pit. A deep rift slashes across the surface of Avernus as far as the eye can see. The canyon is over a mile deep and filled with a lake of green slime that undulates as though it's breathing. From a nearby cliff, a tributary of River Styx cascades down into the slime. Dangling from a bent iron crane that leans out over the chasm is a iron cage containing a hairless green-skinned humanoid wearing shackles on its ankles. The crane lowers the cage by chain into the slime, immersing the creature into goo for a minute before hoisting it back out. This dunking continues again and again, and the trapped creature seems helpless to stop. As you guys kind of get closer to here, you will hear telepathically somebody go, "Please, I'll do anything if you help me out of here. I can even teach you how to make and control some servants. I can teach you how to make some magical servants if you get me out of this cage."
And you said this is the guy being lowered down into the bullshit. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of like he's on like an auto crane mechanism just that keeps dunking him every
Okay, yeah,
little
because
bit.
I was gonna ask, who the hell's dunking him down?
Yeah, just it's like just a crane. It's magically repeating endlessly, just endlessly dunking him into this thing.
He seems pretty desperate. Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
19.
Yeah.
Well, Smokes, if you can fly that chain over here to me, I can easily pull him up.
I can give it a shot.
I mean, if anybody can get the chain to me, I can pull him up.
Let's see. So, you guys can jam the crane's winch with something pretty easily. Once it's stopped moving, you can get him out, but it's gonna take like thieves' tools or something similar.
Can I
I
start?
have these tools.
I have Tinker's tools.
Oh, well, you're welcome to go for it if you want. On these tools or knock or whatever.
I don't have knock. Intelligence based, I guess.
What are you rolling?
Tinker's.
Okay. I think Amber said she has thieves' tools.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
Apparently, I also have these tools.
Okay. Well,
What about, can I use Smith tools to break down the cage?
you wouldn't really be able to
Drop
break
it in
down the
goop.
cage. Oh, there you go.
Damn.
So you're able to fly over and just pop the lock easy enough. You guys free Bazit as you get a closer look to him. You get this handout. Let's see.
A handout.
That's what kind of thing he is. Roll Arcana, Jordan, or whoever.
Not me.
1 second.
I'm not magically inclined, so
Oh, he looks like that? I don't know if I would have let him out if he looked like that.
Yeah,
Be
15.
prepared for preaching.
come on, man. He's just Martian Manhunter.
Let's see. I would
Still
say
s-
with a 15, you recognize his shackles as dimensional shackles
Oh, God.
so that he can't teleport. And in freeing Bazet, he will teach you how to make a servant, but to follow his instructions, you'll need to scoop out a handful of slime and spend an hour molding it into a tiny humanoid shape. At the end of this time, the slime animates as a loyal, lawful, evil homunculus made of dripping green jelly. You can only have one of these servants active at a time. Do you have anything you guys want to ask him or like anything like that?
What do these servants do?
Serve.
Have you seen what was the sword Duke Ravengard sent us down here for?
A sword of Zariel.
Have you seen a sword of Zariel? Or heard anything about it?
He kind of laughs and is like, "That I would know nothing about that. It seems to be more of a old wives' tale than anything to me.
Does he have any kind of reaction to the pit fiend skull that I'm carrying around?
He kind of like glances like weirdly at them. And he would kind of try to glean what you guys are doing here.
Oh sure. I'll feel inclined to tell him. I'll show him the drawing that we have of Duke Ravengard that he officially sponsored.
Yep.
This guy sent us down here for that sword I mentioned.
I got you. Why are you looking for a sword?
He told us to.
And
Okay.
we're not inclined to decline his instructions at the time.
Yeah. I'm used to that kind of thing around here. All sorts of devil packs and such, you know.
Well, I really wouldn't say this was a pact. This was more like being forced into it against our will.
They put some magic on us that kills us if we don't listen to them. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
Definitely sounds fiendish.
Tis
Yeah,
prime.
righteous warriors.
It's the primary reason that they are still alive and kicking till this day. I'll say that much.
Um, he would ask Vera if she would mind trying to get the shackles off of him as well, and if she does, she can keep them.
That doesn't sound quite right. He may be up to something.
I mean, he was nice enough to tell us how to make goo servants.
Nice enough. I mean, eternal torture kind of. You'll share anything, wouldn't you? After a couple millennia.
I mean, I don't know.
He's also here.
But we're also here.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
were
but we were
already
forced-
insane.
We were forced into being here. We may as well have turned up here, sure. But we weren't here yet.
I would say with your arcane knowledge, you probably know that like you can't really lockpick these. It seems.
Okay, here's the better question. These shackles, what are they preventing you from doing?
Teleporting out of this plane, going back to the material or wherever else you might want to go.
Well, it mostly just keeps me from teleporting. Like in general, like I can't even go like 10 feet, and they wanted to keep me in that cage.
Well, here's the better question. With these shackles on, I'm assuming you're magically inclined like some of the other people I've met. Can you do magic right now with them on?
Yeah, I just can't like get away easily or like use my hands to my fullest.
I mean, if he can already do
Or, well,
magic, I don't see
use
the
my
harm
leg.
of
It's
breaking him
kind
out
of
of the
like
shackles.
I think they're on his legs, so it just makes him like half movement and can't teleport. But from what you guys can kind of glean looking at his shackles, you have to be designated as somebody that can remove them in order to take them off of somebody. So you can try to make an athletics trick to break them.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I just like do the I can break these cuffs meme? Try to break his shit.
Yeah, you can try that.
Doesn't that not work?
That'd be a 20.
It can work.
That'd be a
that does not
22.
do well.
I mean, in the example.
Yeah, 22 unless I have advantage somewhere along the line.
No, that won't do it, even with advantage. But yeah, you kind of glean that the only way that you'll be able to get these off is if you cut his feet off.
We can get them off you.
We just gotta reenact this movie that I saw once. It was called Saw or something like that.
What's a movie?
Oh, it's this weird thing this wizard did. He projected illusions and it tells this story.
Some wizard shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are we getting visions from some weird wizard person?
No, I'm just making up some stupid shit.
Apparently, a wizard showed him some snuff magic that he wants to emulate on Martian Manhunter.
So basically, there was this little guy, and he wanted to play a game with the other people, and the game involved the other people cutting off their body parts.
Sounds like a horrible game.
Yeah, it was kind of shit. I mean, I guess we just tell the guy, you either have two choices. You can either hang around here and wait for us to possibly come back and maybe be able to undo it later, or we can just get this over with and choppity chop.
Well, it's unlikely we'll even be able to do it later. You have to be magically designated to undo that. So, like, whoever put it on gets to pick who.
Well, I mean, if we run into them and they're so
Oh, I guess that's
inclined
fair.
to make a deal, like as I point to my back, Mr. Pit Fiend was before we killed him. You know, we might be able to help this guy out.
Who put them cuffs on you then?
It doesn't say.
I mean, you think they would have to be nearby somewhere to make sure this guy don't get out, right?
I think he would say. Let's see, what is it? I think he said. He would say it was a punishment sent onto me from Bell.
And who is that?
Yeah. Can you give me a detailed drawing like my Duke Raven?
Sure.
Oh, bro, you might be fucked.
Know that I want to fight Belle.
Yeah, he is a archdevil, I think. All right. He can tell you how to get to Bell's Fortress or Bell's Forge if you ever want to go there.
Sure, let him mark it down on the map.
It's the volcano. He'll also tell you guys that this is called the Pit of Shimrath.
So from where we're standing, I would like to ask him, does he knows like what's on the bridge or near the bridge?
The bridge is one way to get to the other side. If I remember right, I think there is an obelisk on the other side.
Well, the main reason I was asking him is because I see like what I assume to be some sort of castle or fortress thing right there.
Uh, yeah, he doesn't really have a set thing there. Let's see. Yeah, he said he'll just say that there's like a another one of Bell's punished at the obelisk on the other side, is from what he's heard. In teaching you guys about the pit, he'll let you know that the slime itself is made from Shumarath, who was a fiend that was trapped in the pit and turned to ooze over time with continuous like contact with the river sticks. They kind of like Chinese water tortured him into a puddle of ooze.
That must have taken a long time.
Well, time's kind of endless here.
Isn't it everywhere?
Here more so than most.
That does not make sense.
You can roll Arcana if you want.
$14.
You've heard about like time working differently in other dimensions, but that's about as much as you would have heard. What do you guys want to do?
I'm all for crossing the bridge instead of trying to hop over.
We can fly over, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as nothing's gonna attack us while we're flying over.
I also want to spend an hour to make a little servant.
Okay. Um,
It's a little wink dude.
you can like telepathically communicate with it. Um, it can understand your languages, but it can't speak. It can just kind of convey what it senses. Um,
And we can only have one of these for the party, right?
one per person.
One per person. Fuck it, I guess if he's gonna make one, I'll make one.
Yeah, in the journal under creatures, you should be able to get to homunculus for you and Jordan.
All right.
Yeah, see him. Man, that 5 HP.
Yeah, he has a bite, does like a little tiny damage and tries to poison. And he can fly around.
By the way, I forget, is anybody wearing that helm we got last time?
I don't think anyone actually put it on.
I was just asking because I don't remember if anybody did put it on.
I think out of just like fear of detection.
Yeah.
You guys can fly to the other side over here. Like there's like an obelisk on top of this like mount, and then there's like a tower on the opposite side of the river.
Do we want to go check out the obelisk or do we just want to go to the tower?
Um, honestly, I'd rather just go to the tower. Everything we've come across here in the hills is just sad.
I mean, what makes you think the tower's not going to be sad? This whole place sucks.
It will be, but that's the place that we need to go. It'll just be over that much sooner.
You say that, but kind of feel like you might be wrong.
Could be, but Could also not be.
As you guys fly, approaching the tower, the map kind of speaks up. He wears the hand of evil, yet his goal remains just beyond his fingertips.
It is what?
Goal remains just beyond his fingertips.
Gold?
Goal.
Goal. Okay.
Goal.
Jail?
As
You know those things you make in soccer?
A dark tower looms in the horizon, its black spire rising hundreds of feet. Its ramparts bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab the sky like clawed fingers. Circling above the tower's peak is a great white dragon stained with ash and soot. As you get closer to the tower, you notice figures shuffling atop its ramparts. Undead guards in various states of decay.
was this the place from my vision?
Yeah.
Excellent.
There's a dragon flying around?
Yeah.
Is that what the map was referring to?
Ruh-roh.
No.
Man,
You're all gonna see Brax's face light up like a Christmas tree.
this place
he
just
real-
keeps getting worse and worse.
He's glad to be
Think,
here.
like, out of character, you know what the map's referring to.
Out of character? No, I don't.
I mean,
Out
it's
of character, I have a general idea, although I'm probably wrong.
The first part is he wears the hand of evil.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's.
it's the guy.
Is that referring to like the hand of Vecna or some shit?
Okay. Dibs on his hand
Bro,
and his eye.
we're not gonna. If he has that shit, we're probably gonna die to him.
We fought a pit fiend, man.
To be fair, it was a nerfed pit fiend, but
You're all talking about this OOC, right? Like you're not talking about killing Brax's champion or Brax's religious champion in front of him, right?
Hey, man, I want that hand.
Oh,
It's pretty tasty.
Braxis is in a stupor. He can't hear us anyway. No.
yeah, he's a little distracted.
Yeah, he's like 100 feet ahead of you guys, right?
He's 100 feet ahead of us flying while being carried by someone else who's flying.
Yeah,
But he's somehow 100 feet ahead of sheer will.
he just hears us go, "This is a load of barnacle." Sure, let's
All right.
go to the Hell Tower.
Yeah. So
Let's go talk to Jawline.
Um,
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're walking now.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out.
I mean, I assumed as soon as we got like over the river Styx that we'd be walking.
Let's see. So basically, to set the scene for you guys, there's like 50 skeletons on this tower wall. About 30 zombies roaming around. There's a adult white dragon flying above the tower. If you get too close, the dragon will roar and alert the head guard, who will tell you guys to leave at once or die.
I mean, I think at that point we'd be like, well, Braxis, aren't these your people?
Braxis is going to hold up his holy symbol and beseech his goddess and basically demand entry. He's here on a mission from the Lady of Five Heads. What does the guard look like? Is he like draconic in nature, or is he a devil?
I thought he said he was skeletons.
Who?
The
guy
guard.
that you're talking to. Okay.
No, he said there's skeletons on like the wall of the.
Yeah, there's zombies and
building.
skeletons that are like the guards for the whole building. Let's see. This guy looks like this.
Oh yeah, Death Turtle.
A dordle.
Would I know what this? Would I know this guy, or know of him?
Let's see. You can, judging by his shell, he seems like he has prayers to Tiamat like engraved all over his shell. But other than that, he's not like a major, like, known name. He's just here as like the assistant to Archon.
So Braxis is going to speak Draconic now, so he's actually going to sound intelligent.
Okay.
I have been called here by our goddess. And I've been called here by our goddess, and I will not be stopped, basically.
He will kind of regard you and say, back in Draconic, if you truly wish to enter, then seek out the grave of Uldrak and bring back the orb.
Give me a direction, and I will retrieve this orb. These companions of mine will help me.
What's he saying?
He's saying something about an orb and a grave.
Let's see.
I only know this because I can speak Draconic.
Straight to the south.
Brax's face gets a slight look of annoyance. This is literally the direction they just came in. But he kind of nods and raises his claw and curls his fingers inward as a sign of respect and starts walking to the south.
Is it at the obelisk?
No, it's if you look on the map, it's at the very bottom.
Wait, like way down here?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Braxis is going to point on the map about where he thinks it is. That's where we gotta go.
Can we just not do like trial by combat and get in there? It seems like a really long
You
trip.
could, but you'd have to fight an army.
Braxis shakes his head and then tries his best to explain that to fuck with this guy would be to piss off Arkin, and to piss off Arkin would mean death.
I mean, it's not fucking with him. We're challenging him to honorable one-on-one combat, and if we win, he can fuck off and let us in.
This not Sianrath. Sianrath, idiot.
I don't know who Shanrath is.
Sianrath, capable fighter of Tiamat. Failure. And just kind of waves a hand dismissively. Yes, he just shit on a half dragon. Must get
I mean,
orb.
failure.
Just kind of gonna tap his chin and goes, Sianrath, failure. Sianrath, die.
So, like, funny, like,
Look, I once got a really, really lucky crit on Sianrath in the duel, and
so
Tyranny
this
of
guy
Dragons.
has a spell called Divine Word, right? And the like major effect of it only works if you have like 50 hit points or less. And then the like other effect of like no matter what hit points they are, if you like fail the saving throw, it like forces you out of this plane.
Wait.
Man, I
He
don't have to
can
be in
just get us
hell
out of
anymore.
here.
Sounds
I just thought it
amazing.
was a funny thing, like. But then, like, my immediate thought of that was just like, does it just become like the Baldur's Gate 3 ending scene where it's like you leave hell and explode because of your tattoo or some shit?
Yeah.
So, I mean, because we have no other direction to go, I guess so we're going south, right?
Go
Well,
back the way we came, baby.
So, the original thing, Lulu was trying to go like here.
Wait, hold on. I
Where?
can't see.
Like right, like
Do it.
right next to where you guys started, but the other direction. She was just trying to go like right here.
Do it again.
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
see you
still doing
pinging.
it.
I don't
Spell
see
I'm
any.
on
Forge.
the wrong-
Oh, there
I'm
it
on the
is.
wrong there.
Okay.
There you go. Like where that L is.
Well, don't
Oh.
worry, Lulu. We'll
Well.
eventually get to it. We're wandering hell right now.
Yeah, and then that's where the grave is. Basically, they're making him get like an orb of dragon kind in order to get in the gate.
That's actually a really valuable item too.
Yeah. You might be able to talk your way in if you have like something of similar like value, but
I mean, could we not try to barter with them with the fucking, like...
What
We
about
killed a
that?
pit fiend.
Yeah,
You know what? What about that helm of fiendish control we picked out?
Yeah, Demon Command. Devil Command.
It's like, look how badass we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, would they not...
You know, Braxis isn't smart enough to think about that, but if some of the party members suggest it, maybe he'd try.
I mean... Nash would suggest anything. They just not have to go all the way down there.
let's see. If somebody wants to try to persuade him, I'll let them
I'm
with
gonna try.
Yeah, don't send me to do that shit.
Listen, man, that shit sounds like kids' work. We're not kids here. We're here to do actual things. And hold up the pit fiend head as high as my stumpy little arms will over my large brimmed Stetson hat.
Hey, I'll be the one to hold that up.
I have no idea what this guy's saying.
All right, let's see.
Like standing outside of someone's window holding up a boombox playing a song. Just stanced up with the head over your shoulders, just like staring blankly.
All right. You guys give him the items from the pit fiend. He would let you in.
All of them, or
The basically the battle standard in the helm is what he would be after, because having a battle standard attached to an undead army is really valuable to them.
I mean, can we not just give him the fucking helm instead of the stand? Because the standard's really fucking good.
That's why they want it.
Well, to be fair, at this point, we have the standard and you don't, and you need that army to get a similar standard from a different pit fiend. And we lived after that. So do you think you can kill all of us after we kill all of your army?
Yes.
I mean, fair. That'd be a lot of work.
So
You'd probably be tired after that if you even do accomplish it.
I mean, if he's just got a bunch of skeletons and zombies, I don't know how hard that would be.
Skeletons and zombies really aren't that
Considering the
bad.
dragon above you guys is also a part of his army.
and
I hadn't
consider
considered that.
consider the fact that one of your party members would probably fight you.
Nah, man. Braxis is ride or die.
I mean, if the bitch isn't
Well, I guess he's
flying,
choosing die then.
if the bitch isn't flying, I'll tell you what, I could fucking KO that thing.
Like if it wasn't for the fact that he heard the name he heard, he probably would go, "Nah, man, let's fuck this bitch up." But
yeah, basically,
knowing this is Arkan's tower, this
yeah,
is kind of a big deal for Braxis.
basically, if you the way it's written out is like they want either the orb of dragon kind or like another possible answer that they write in the book is like a unicorn rescue, like a rescued unicorn. So you have to like give him a live unicorn or a orb of dragon kind or something similar. If you give him the items, he'll take you to Archon to give them to him. So it's like these are basically just like going to this guy.
I say we keep the standard. It's too good to fucking give up.
I kind of agree.
Let's just go get the orb.
When will people realize that this is beneath the protagonists of the adventure?
I mean, to be fair, if Broxus didn't have a problem with it, I would suggest just cleaving the army But you
I
know,
agree. We're level 8. We can handle an army.
bro, if the dragon, if I had the ability to fly, I could fucking 1v1 the dragon.
Yeah, that'd
Probably.
actually be pretty cool to watch.
Probably, I say.
Yeah. The yeah, but like 80 undead and a dragon, and whoever's in like else is inside. You also got the turtle.
The Death
Presumably-
Turtle. Arkan's probably
presumably
going to show up and
Archon's
beat our ass
probably
too.
eventually there. Yeah.
Let's just go get the orb and fight the fight.
Like, we just wanted to talk, and you wanted to extort us. Like, rude. What?
It's almost like carrying a pit fiend skull around hell does nothing for you.
It should. I mean, it'll probably mean a lot to other demons.
Since we're going back down south, can we check out the obelisk now?
Yeah,
Might as well.
might as well.
Just calm Braxis down. This is just a detour. We're just sightseeing.
The
No,
map,
we're going in the direction. We're at least going in the direction. He doesn't care.
the map would say an unknown man with an unknown purpose. Assist him at your peril, lest he drag you into madness. A 30-foot tall obelisk ringed by 7 smaller standing stones rises from the crest of the hill. A tall man wearing tattered robes strides between the standing stones, gesticulating wildly and screaming curses in the wind.
What language
Reminds
do you
me
speak?
of Initiation Week.
Just common.
He said initiation week. Where the hell did you get initiated at?
I don't know. I thought it'd land better. Guess not.
I mean, you're a bard. Didn't you go to college?
Hey, that was pretty good.
Damn.
The guy kind of looks like a wizard.
The map said, "Help him at our peril, lest we be driven into madness." Meaning, if we help him and we succeed, we do not become mad. But if we don't help him, nothing happens.
But I already am the mad because I'm in hell.
Big angry and madness are not the same thing, my friend. I guess it could be, depending on who you are. But I am a faggot. Hey, dude, what you doing?
He kind of is wildly cursing and like glancing around at these stones. He wants you to help him. He kind of starts to, like trying to call you over to him. He's like, you come here. You look like you're somewhat magically inclined. I need help with these stones to test out my latest experiment.
What you need help doing?
he needs you to like help him channel these stones. It can like help boost somebody's power and assist in channel the streams of magic. It can possibly assist you as well.
Well, if you can explain it to me in song form, absolutely.
Looking at the runes on the stone, make an Arcana check.
Oh wow, 17.
You can discern that the runes on the 8 stones relate to the 8 schools of magic.
Well, this sucks.
And everyone in the party can assist in channeling magic and decide to put their hand on a thing to do the experiment if they want.
What
But
if we're not
he-
magically inclined?
it isn't a requirement necessarily. It just
You just gotta channel magic into the rock.
yeah you just have to like channel the magic into yourself.
Whilst touching the rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 8 schools of magic. Enchantment, evocation. Transmutation,
Yeah.
conjuration.
Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation. So those are the 8. Anyone can put their hand on one of those 8 since you know who they are. If you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, we can roll a d8 first.
So that's transmutation.
Jordan's character would have to tell you which one.
I'll tell you guys how this works. I'm trying to see if I can do it.
What are you trying to do?
You gotta channel magic while touching the right stones.
Well, you touch one stone like per person, basically. Like each of you pick a stone.
We don't have enough people.
Well, you don't have to be on every one. It's just he needs people to like do it.
Even with him, we don't have enough people.
But yeah, like I said, you don't need one on every person. Like one on every stone. You just need people to do it.
Praxis will do what's asked of him by the party.
What kind of magic can you cast, Braxis?
He just kind of blinks again. Even he's pretty sure it's obvious.
So
He's a divine caster.
I mean, like, type of magic.
I don't think I have any actual type.
I would say that cast. You don't really need to cast.
I've got
magic.
evocation.
You're taking magic into you, not casting magic. So
Oh.
it's like the other direction of channeling.
Oh. Well, that's not what I thought this was at all.
You basically are picking what kind of magic's going to enter your body.
Oh, okay. That's very different. What kind of magic buffs do you guys want that may or may not kill you?
That's a good question.
Fuck it. Give me some of that Oh, we'll go with conjuration.
Necromancy seems kind of up my alley right now.
Okay.
With no more information to go on, if I'm getting magic,
Okay.
I think I'll go with necromancy.
Do you want to tell Braxis to do one?
Oh, I don't know, Braxis. Do you want magic entering you?
Hmm.
I think you gotta phrase it more like this. Hey, Braxis, this
Do you
might
want to
make
eat magic?
this might make you stronger to be able to help get the dragon ore.
Sure.
Hey, that's not cool, man. That's like trying to get a toddler to eat broccoli.
But it works.
I mean, it's not a lie. It might. I threw the word in there. Might.
I will
Uh,
go
what's
That's
with.
fair.
your
That's
magic?
fair.
What
I'll go
school
with
of magic
enchantment.
will you tell? So you want an enchantment? Okay.
Be funny. The enchantment says raise your intelligence 4 points.
Braxis becomes self-aware.
Yeah.
Minus your intelligence by another 4.
Evocation is kind of like fireball and stuff. Divination is divination, and then adjuration.
Divination would be tasty. I can't lie. If it was like a proper,
Stuff like that.
like I'm thinking like foresight level ability.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Magic barrier.
Jordan, I thought of a new all the stuff I sent you. I deleted because I thought of some new ones to add. You want to hear like the best one in my opinion of wild magic that I came up with?
Oh yeah.
Evocation.
You yourself and everything that you can see becomes like quality wise of like a 140p video or lower quality. And anytime you talk for like the next hour, it becomes like real muffled and bad. Like anybody
I
has
literally.
anybody who wants to like listen to what you're saying has to roll a 50% check. Understand?
I just become 8-bit.
Basically, you get hit with the budget decrease.
You know that reminds me of a Vampire the Masquerade campaign I was part of, where the Malkavian's derangement was 1 object per day just
Amber's
did
trying
not
to
exist.
decide, anyone want to swap? Anyone have any swaps? Yes, no, maybe so.
I'm
Have
sticking
any
with
what?
conjuration.
I'm fine with necromancy.
I will stay with enchantment.
Okay.
Necromancy, you turn into a zombie.
Right? Like I'm picking the worst one, absolutely. But like if it's not that bad, it might be pretty good. Like if I get turn undead, that'd be worth.
Divination.
What?
Divination?
Okay.
Is somebody else doing divination?
Nope.
No.
We'll do that one then.
Okay. So he starts up the process of the experiment going around. He starts muttering. The air starts to fill with ozone as lightning starts coursing back and forth between the standing stones. Each of you are going to take
Why did I sign up for this?
23 lightning damage
That's not bad.
That's really not that bad.
It's really not that bad.
for participating. And then the effects are
Uh-oh.
starting at the top of the list. We get Conjuration, a Modron, the let's see, this thing appears
I'm on a drone.
Fun.
behind Nash, and it will follow you around until it is destroyed, and it is indifferent towards all creatures, including you.
Does it listen to me? Is that the main
No.
question?
It's indifferent.
It just follows you around.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's morally judging me with that one big eye.
Blink, blink.
It's indifferent to all creatures.
It doesn't sound to be morally judging if it's indifferent.
Lawful neutral robot appears.
Listen, man, it's just staring at me with that big eye. I can't stand it.
Can it speak?
You
Rooster
know what?
monodrones are intelligent.
It's like when a cat watches you have sex.
Going to divination, we have you gain the benefits of a true seeing spell for the next hour.
Nuts. Next, how long?
Hour.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty cool too.
Yeah.
The true seeing spell. It's not shared, so I can't see it.
Pointing at it right now. For duration, the creature has true sight, notices a secret door hidden behind magic, and can see to the ethereal plane out to a range of 120 feet.
Yeah.
So you can now see the ethereal plane
Dope.
for an hour.
Like,
I wonder what happens if you look at this thing with true sight.
And then
good point.
what's the next one?
Enchantment?
Enchantment. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Hey, you got it. So basically nothing happens. You get confusion casted on you, and you just save out of it.
Blink, blink, blink. Starts smacking the stone with his hand. Why did nothing happen?
And then lastly, with necromancy, you take 30 necrotic damage.
Of course.
Which
Of course I do.
I think that heals him, though, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh.
Does that put the guy down?
Not even close, baby.
So out of all of the effects so far, it's just like the guy will be like, aha, aha, progress, progress, and just starts kind of like waving through the air and like pacing back and forth. You guys can go through another attempt with him if you want. I'm picking different things. It's up to you.
Does he look tough?
He looks crazy.
Trying to decide if Braxis feels cheated or not.
That was a shit experiment, old man. That shit hurted.
Is his back turned to me right now?
I I say that after a little bit, it will be like he kind of is like always turning his back to everybody. He's like walking in circles.
This looks like he's about to do something really stupid. Or that could be possibly stupid. Looks rather angry. It looks like he wants to eat this dude's face.
So I'll say like
A
there's
mad wizard in Avernus.
oh wait, I think let me read this again.
What levels he gotta be?
Maybe at least level 10.
Yeah, I bet he could fuck us up.
I think I'm gonna do it this way because
Maybe he's a first edition wizard and has a D4 for hit die.
I'll say Amber's character, she stepped away. So with True Sight on her, I think she would be able to see through disguises.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll see through everything.
Yeah,
See
so
through
she'll be
all-
able to tell that this dude is actually this thing.
A monkey devil.
Oh hell yeah, let's fuck him up.
About that. Y'all can go at it, but I'll stand back for sure. I'm not going near that thing.
The wizard's disguise.
Yeah, they're pretty scary.
I'm also in pain. I got a bit of hit points left, but that thing can probably wipe me out in a turn. I assume it is not single attacks only on that thing.
But I thought you said not even close, baby.
Not even close, but if a thing is doing 2d6
What?
2 or 3 times, that could be enough.
Plus, we don't know if any others are around.
Actually, one of those.
Yeah.
I'd assume there wouldn't be.
I mean, you guys gotta remember, right? Besides you, Jordan, we're still pretty probably healthy. And when we did
Yeah, that's
take,
why I said you guys. Like I can do stuff, but from far away. I'm not doing vampire stuff at all.
Look, here's the strategy. Make Braxis a giant ape.
When you're about to die.
Yeah. He's at 2 hit points. Make him an ape. I'll just grapple him to
Always.
death and we can just beat his ass.
It worked on the most powerful thing Smokes has ever seen. And that this thing is smaller than that by a bit.
It would probably work on this too.
Yeah.
Like hell, you could probably make me an ape right away and it would probably work really well.
Yeah.
Especially because now we have the banner, so all of our attacks are magical.
Yeah.
So I'm not just like bludgeoning it to or down. I am actually hurting it now.
Dropping its disguise, the demon will implore you guys to seek out Mephistopheles to help him escape from his prison here.
What are you trapped in this obelisk place?
Yeah, basically this like stone circle that he's in, he can't get out of.
And why is that?
Bell imprisoned him here. He's like the guy that Bell imprisoned that the other guy told you about.
Oh, so this
Oh.
like region is just where Bell puts people he doesn't like.
Seems to be.
So, if you can't leave the circle, what's stopping from any passerby who has any kind of semblance of magic, just killing you from afar.
I'll be right back. I can still hear you guys though.
Let's see.
That's a good question, Smokes says as he pulls out his gun and points it at the thing. Stepping outside of the stone circle.
I don't think anyone was in the stone circle yet.
Okay.
Well, they would be here for a little bit, but I guess they would be welcome to try to kill me, but most here don't really seem a point.
Entertainment, I guess.
If you kill me, I go back to the abyss, but
Oh, you're a demon? You're not a devil?
no.
I mean, if we kill you, wouldn't that be freeing you technically?
I guess.
Well, how about this? You make a pact or a deal with us, and we'll kill you and free you. You're no longer trapped and bound to your torment.
I don't think demons work like that. Or care.
I mean, if he doesn't want to be trapped in the stone circle, it's a win-win.
Yeah, but what's keeping him bound to the pact outside of that? Like once he goes back to the abyss, he just will be back in the abyss and then won't give a shit.
And technically, if we kill him, wouldn't it break the deal we had with him anyways?
Did we have a deal with him?
No. I'm saying like if we made a pact
No, I'm
and then
saying
we
we're
killed him.
making a pact to kill him and get something out of it.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is if we kill him, wouldn't that pact technically become null and void?
I
Well, he's
mean, not
like
if he's gonna come back to life.
the pact would be like, give us stuff and then we'll kill you so that you're free from being stuck in this circle.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
much.
And he'll just respawn back in the abyss where he's from.
Demons typically don't make pacts or deals, but I mean,
I can tell you where to find a magic mirror. And with that, I would like you to contact Mephistopheles to try to free me with an answer to the puzzle.
Sure, you can. Like, won't put the map in the circle with him, but I'll be like, just point it out where it might be on here.
Top right.
Where
Top right.
are you clicking?
No.
No.
It's like, it's up here.
It's a name.
Okay.
Other than that, you can like fucking stockade haze him if you want, but keep going south or whatever you want to do.
I mean, if we're not gonna kill the guy, I'm all for just going south.
Yeah, I guess we'll head.
Although, do we want to take a short rest or long rest so you can get your hit points back?
Yeah, once we're in travel, you'll have hit points and stuff back. I'm kind of like rolling progression automatically to like make things go fast. I'm just like going through.
Okay, I'm just making sure that way he's not, fucked if something happens.
Smokes is never truly fucked.
Let's see.
Look, because you're a vampire doesn't mean you're immortal.
That's not what I mean by that. But I mean, I'm not a full vampire yet. But once I am, then when I say that, it will mean that. But I think I can get out of most situations scot free right now.
What do you mean you're not a full vampire?
Never mind.
It's a good album.
A full vampire
No, never mind.
by Smashing Pumpkins.
He's like one of those.
Were you not dead yet or something?
He's one of those sissy half vampires that are not like Basically, he's not.
I
If
got
somebody,
turned into a vampire. I wasn't born as a vampire.
yeah, there's somebody above him. Let's put it like that. Same thing
Oh,
probably
you
goes
have a
for
master. Got it.
same thing probably goes for me in my current situation.
What's your
Although,
current situation?
I mean, do you not see the hair and claws and very sharp teeth?
Isn't that just a sub race?
No. The flaming fist infected me with lycanthropy.
Oh.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah, same. I mean, honestly, I haven't really heard that much about werewolves working that way. Could be.
Well, I assume, because my character would know how wildlife works, being a fucking on the move and a bounty hunter. There's always like an alpha dog, and I assume I'm not that. At least not yet.
Hmm.
How much does after hearing that, how much does your character know about pack behavior?
I mean, being a kobold and knowing, because kobolds are known to fight in fucking packs,
That's true. That's fair.
he would probably know a lot. Plus, he's a bounty hunter, so he's always on the move and out in the fucking wilderness. So he would know a lot about fucking animals and shit.
That's fair.
Let's see. Funny enough, the way D&D vampires work aren't necessarily restricted to humanoid and stuff like werewolves are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they can make ogres and stuff
I
like
can
that.
make a pit fiend vampire.
But you can't until you become a lord. But
Shit.
Can I make a pit fiend werewolf?
That's got that humanoid restriction.
right, well, what's weird is in some writings it says the soldering thing is a humanoid slain this way becomes a vampire spawn, but then in the lore of vampire lords attacking, it's just he turns a bunch of ogres and shit into fucking vampire spawns and then uses them. So
Damn.
I'm pretty sure anytime a player wants to do a thing, they're oh no, that's not a humanoid. But anytime they want to do a thing, they're it looks like a person. technically speaking, I think you can make a werewolf a vampire.
Great, now I've got 2 afflictions upon me.
Oh, I don't think I can yet.
So that would mean I retain all the werewolf stuff and then I get all the vampire stuff on top of it.
You
Yeah, you
would
would get
effectively
an
be
undead.
downgraded, I think.
No, actually, you just get buffed because he
No,
would
yeah,
get,
it goes to +3 instead of +2s. Yeah.
yeah, he get, well, like the werewolf only buffs your strength, but the vampire buffs like every physical skill you have to 16.
Yeah, and it's 16 instead of 15 too.
Yeah, and then the negatives kind of like apply to each other. Like you just like would no longer be able to cross moving water easily and shit.
Just imagine, full moon rolls
Just get a
around.
boat.
You see a werewolf flying at you as a swarm of bats
A
on a full moon.
blood moon, a full blood moon vampire.
Damn.
Vampire werewolf. Bite someone, turn them into a werewolf, and drink their blood. Do you just add the vampire bite like sucking effect to the like end of the werewolf bite? Lycanthropy, they like become combined.
It's the easiest way. It's a 2-for-1 special.
Double saving throw every bite. So basically from where you guys started, in Avernus itself, day and night kind of is the same. So you just have been like sleeping periodically. It feels like it's been like 14, 15 days, like to you guys, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't seem like the city in the distance has like really even come down that much.
Well, that's convenient at least.
On this day, we finally get a random encounter roll. Let's see.
As a crime scene player, some of the most challenging cleanups I ever had to do were the ones involving the hospital. Unless the body was found right away, these jobs were absolutely brutal because they were from this experience.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. That's not the right one. Boop, boop. Roll a D100.
A what check?
D100.
Fitty tree.
53.
Need about tree fitting.
I don't know if I actually have this monster. Let's see.
be right back.
All right. I thought there was a random encounter table on the. Let's see. Let's say you guys are walking through this area and you see a strange looking vehicle ahead of you.
Is this it? Did we find it?
The vehicle seems to be driven by a gas.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to find. So there's two of these following that are being crewed by
What the fuck is that?
two of these. And then the main car looks like this.
Wait, these things are driving cars?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The demon grinder is being driven by Ghast, and the two demons are following behind with the other things. And then there's like 10 of those crawling around on top of the car.
And they're coming directly at us? Question mark.
They're like, yeah, they're like kind of like driving by. You guys can like try to find a place to hide, or you can fight them.
I'm all for fighting them. But what does everybody else think?
I mean, I guess.
Roxas will do what the party wants.
I mean, if we
But
kill
that
them,
big thing looks fun.
we could take their ride.
That does sound nice.
Yeah.
Does sound nice.
And there's 3 of them. We could honestly just go across the bridge and knock the tower down.
Fair. That is also true.
That one's got a wrecking ball in the back of it.
What the fuck is that?
In the back of the car is there's this guy.
Who the fuck?
Apparently, the hands that I showed you are what make up his umbrella.
Sick.
Let's see. It says he has milky white eyes and a parcel made of bones and human flesh.
Mm.
It's a woman. I'll say Lulu gets like a vague memory that it may be one of the warlords of Avernus.
What does that mean?
Let's see.
Lulu, how about you do me a favor of power scaling it here? Is it stronger or less stronger than a pit fiend?
Depends on what. Well, currently there are more of them. The main guy is a very strong caster.
Is that the main guy?
Yeah, the guy in the cloak or whatever.
With the umbrella?
Is a what is it? Yeah, he is an archmage, very powerful necromancer.
So it's just a person?
Who?
That caster is just like a person, just in charge of demons?
Yeah,
Weird.
running around with this like entourage of vehicles.
Well, he said arch in front of the word mage, which leads me to believe I should be afraid.
Agreed.
Yeah, but he is a human. She.
That's a woman?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, in light of that information, do we want to let them just go by?
I would.
I mean, as long as they're not trying to kill us, I don't really care what their business is.
Right.
I would say you would probably want to get out of the way, or are you just gonna like ignore them and see if they ignore you?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna move.
Well, if my understanding of the Yellow Turban Rebellion and what that effect has on warlords would be, probably just being invisible is the best way to go here.
Do that.
Well, how does one such as myself become invisible?
Exactly.
Stand behind some rocks, I guess.
That's why I
That's what
said
I was
hi.
going to do. Well, flying's still visible. It's just harder to reach.
No, I said hide.
Oh, hide. I heard fly.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I hide with an 11.
Yeah, that's the bad thing is I'm apparently in heavy armor. I don't remember putting on heavy armor.
Hey, man, one of the group got a natural 20. It might help out. Maybe.
I don't have
Not
disadvantage.
unless it's a group stealth check.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing chainmail. That's why I got disadvantage.
Jordan did good. Jordan's hiding.
Of course he can hide. He's a magic boy. He can just naturally go invisible.
No, I'm just small.
You and me are about the same height.
Well, I guess you just didn't have much practice hiding.
Dude, I just noticed you got a nat 20 on one side and a nat 1 on the other.
He only
that
lives
was
in the
wild, but
extremes.
You also got 2 nat 20s on one roll.
I know. We're
Alright,
having weird rolls tonight.
They'll
Yep.
keep going by you guys. Let's see.
They on a mission.
They are searching for the Holy Grail.
Maybe we should follow them then.
I mean, do you want to be King of Hell?
I think if the Holy Grail's down here, there's much more of a problem.
Well, the Holy Grail is Catholic, which
As you guys
hasn't come about yet because the Roman Empire hasn't formed yet.
As you guys go around the corner, dipping around to avoid them, the map speaks to you and says, "Only fools step through Ulok's gates. They lead to nowhere a wise person wants to go." And in front of you stands 2 ornate black arches, dominate a scorched landscape for miles, each one rising 200 feet into the stiflingly hot air. Every inch of stonework is engraved with images of devils waging war against demons.
I'm walking around.
Yep, we're walking around.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Avoid it at all costs. Avoid it at all costs.
Yep.
Yeah. The closer you guys are to the thing, the louder a hum grows. That's like super high in pitch.
Man, my tinnitus is acting up again.
Yeah, thinking this would be hurting my ears a lot since I'm like already sensitive with kobold ears, but I've been cursed with werewolf ears as well.
Can I fly up and see if I can see anything?
It's just more scorched. Like this whole area is scorched landscape with these giant arches for miles. It'll take a long time to go around. Do you have detect magic, Jordan?
I don't think so. Let me check. I have dispel magic.
I have detect magic.
So, if you detect magic, you can discern conjuration around the arches.
There's some conjuration magic going on here.
Lulu would know that these used to be like Legion transport arches. There's only enough magic in them now to teleport you to other places in the hells.
These could be useful. However, I'm
It
not.
could also take us back to the tower where we started.
Right.
Like, we're probably pretty sure that they would notice if one of these went missing.
What?
What?
Are you trying to steal a mega structure?
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
A lot.
Practice is trying to stuff a 250-foot radius archway into his bag.
I mean,
okay,
if
guys.
you had
I'll
the
just-
GTA inventory system, I'd say it'd be possible. But
It's okay, guys. I'll just stuff it in my pocket. It'll be fine.
Take it and see it where it goes. Where it
Brought
leads.
you something better than a orb of dragon kind, a gate of army teleportation.
For real.
Just like open up your bag and dump out this thing that like reaches 100 stories into the sky.
So the way this thing
Who's
works is,
Tiamat's favorite now?
Give us that hand.
Great, Jeff.
I'll let you know. I'll give you pretty much the way this works. Because there's only two of them. And the way they work is dumb.
Okay.
But you can select a location by pointing on your map as you walk through it.
Oh, okay.
But if you fail to pick a destination, then is determined randomly. And
And if only one person has the map, Does that mean the other people that walk through
The
would be
portal
transferred?
remains open and fixed to the same destination for 10 minutes, and then afterwards the arch crumbles and falls to the ground.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, and there's 2 arches?
Yeah.
We should save these.
Does anybody have a map of the Flaming Fist headquarters in Baldur's Gate?
It only goes to Avernus.
It only does in the hills.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough magic left to go anywhere besides one trip somewhere in the hell.
I might only survive 1 round if I went there, but I'd go out with a bang.
Yeah. But it gives you the option to go straight to the grave or straight over to where Lulu wanted to go. Or you could walk through everything between here and the grave.
I mean, we already made it this far.
I feel like if we walk there, come back, teleport to the place, and then walk back to Arkans, and then we can use it again to go back to the city. Because it's like still in the hells, it's just
the
up.
one we would use first would break.
What?
He said use it again. I said we'd have to find the second one because the one that we would use first would break.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's up to you guys. From there, it's just wherever you want to go.
I say we
I don't
just
really
keep
care.
heading south.
We could also wrap up soon. I know it's like 12:20. Bone, 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 bone. Your future is written in your blood. Chill open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart.
Okay, ball.
That's the map.
Bone brambles.
Yeah, as you guys come up, a maze of warped trees and bone-like vines stretch before you. Calcified corpses merged with the trees, covered in fungal pods that feed on the blood oozing through the undergrowth. Here and there, narrow paths wind deeper into the wood.
Do we have to go through the bone maze?
I mean, honestly, that looks like the physical manifestation of absolutely fucking not right there.
You don't want to go to the bone zone?
Bone Zone, Fleer Town.
I'd much rather go to Flavor Town than the Bone Zone, personally.
All I can picture is just Guy Fieri just roaming somewhere down here now.
Guy Fieri
He's-
with devil horns.
He's the guy driving that food truck.
Yeah.
He just like eats a chicken wing, says that was gangster, and then drives away.
His primary attack is to throw the bones of his food at you.
I feel like that's survivable. I've never seen Guy Fieri cook a thing that had massive bones.
I don't think I've ever seen Guy Fieri cook. I've only ever just seen him eat food.
I don't think I also have ever seen Guy Fieri cook anything. He just rocks up with ice tips and says that was gangster.
They just ate stuff.
Yep. He's like man versus food, but like a man in his late 40s, I guess, going through an existential crisis. And less food challenges.
So, from where we are at the Bone Brambles, are there any, like, monsters or any kind of devils bullshit we can see?
There is not any that you can see outside. You guys can basically walk entirely around this place. There's like 5 different entrances to the maze. So you can go in any way you want.
Well, here's the better question. How tall is this maze?
It's like woods, so like tree height.
Oh, so, like, it has a
That
canopy.
varies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
has
all it
like
gives
a-
me though.
Yeah, a canopy you can't see into it from above.
Yeah,
I mean, if you got close enough, you probably could.
Well,
yeah,
my
but
thought if
it's
it
like
was like an
it's
actual.
like a yeah, but like it's all like stitched together with like fungus and bones.
Yeah, see, my thought was if it's an actual maze, I mean, you guys could fly, you could just go above it, but nah.
I mean, if I've learned anything about the hells in the short time that we've been here, this probably is just a giant demon or devil that didn't move for a long time and is now this.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that I wanted to go into it. I was just, looking
That's
at.
fair. I mean, yeah, if you flew over and you saw like the circle in the middle that had a big chest in it, I feel it. I get it. It's like free snag and grab right there.
Pretty much. Oh well, I guess we just go around it. I don't think anybody's too enthused to go into the bungled bone forest.
I'm aware vaguely where my bones are, and I'd like to keep them in the same place.
Valid.
So fuck this place. Is that the consensus?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay, okay.
I mean, if we have spare time, you know, we might come back to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's there. Let's see. Boop. Roll a D100 for me.
Who's rolling a D100? Does it matter?
No.
Okay.
There you go, 91.
91A. All right, we'll get a random encounter. Remember exactly how this works. Where are you, vehicle button? All right, so you guys see a chained devil on a motorcycle looking thing kind of roll up.
Yeah, that thing's bitching.
Oh,
Match.
what are those things from Halo called? That the
Choppers.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah.
chopper.
This looks kind of like the chain devil that you guys fought, but a little bit different. Um,
Just the one, right?
yeah, the one riding the thing.
Do we need to know how to drive that thing to drive it?
You don't know.
All right.
All right, here. There's a fuck ton of information there.
Jesus Christ.
And there's like a bunch of upgrades that you can get for them.
So I'm guessing we need to roll initiative.
Yeah, the
Nice.
Damn, you still got higher than me.
Are they all in these rides?
There's one motorcycle speeding at you guys right now.
Okay, well. Can I just try to like fly away?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try and fly somewhere over here out of its way.
Okay.
Here it comes.
So is it crashing through them? Is that what's happening?
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it says it can do a thing, but that thing isn't exactly like listed at what the effect of it does. But I don't know if it's like. Yeah, I think this one doesn't have like an actual weapon on it.
Then it would probably be what, just the crashing into creatures part.
But it doesn't really have anything for that either. But it says it can do a thing called like a burnout, but it doesn't have like an effect for it.
What are those things called?
Let's go. As it flies by you, Braxis, you see on the back there is a withering humanoid torso made of melting wax jutting out from the back. And with a barbed hand, it's like cranking, like a little hand crank between the shoulder blades of it. And in your mind, it starts like telepathically screaming. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. All right. You'll take 25 psychic damage.
Youch.
And then it still has like 45 feet of movement. So you guys will all three get an opportunity attack.
If only I was big.
Does a 16 hit?
Let's see. Do you want to target the driver or the car?
I'm aiming for
I'm
the
targeting
driver.
the driver with my lasso.
A 16 will miss.
Fuck.
I'm also
27
targeting
will hit.
the driver. That'd be 16. Actually, I'm gonna reroll that because one of those is a 1. Or no, wait, no, that's max damage. Never mind.
Fire chains.
I mean, I can. Screw it. It's the only combat. Fire rune. He needs to make a strength save.
What's your saving throw?
It's not a 24, so it's a DC 16.
Okay. Yeah, so it drives like 45 feet out away from you guys and stops. From there, let's see. We'll do this at the end. Because why not? Hilarious. So it comes by you, screams, gets hit by a sword, does a wheelie and tries to like spin around and stop, and skids out and falls sideways prone.
The dangers of riding a motorcycle.
I bet you he wasn't wearing his helmet.
Or any protective gear.
Roxas
Where's the rider at?
in the car.
And he's prone, right?
Well, yeah, he's like still in there. Yeah, so you could like run up and hit him. It'll be like all your movement though.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and go stab the driver. Since he's prone, that's advantage. At least I think that's how that works, right?
You can only crawl unless you stand up. Disadvantage on attack rolls. An advantage if you're within 5 feet. Otherwise, it's a disadvantage.
Oh, so that it's normal because he's prone?
No, it's disadvantage on ranged attacks against things that are
Oh.
prone. But if you're in melee, it's at advantage.
Well,
Cool.
technically it's if you're within 5 feet. So if you use your reach on your weapon instead of walking all the way there, it's disadvantage.
No, well, I'm just gonna walk over and stab him anyway. So 21 hit.
Yeah.
10 slashing.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yeah.
I will throw a divine smite into this one.
Oof.
Right.
And roll one of the divine smites. I will re-roll the 1 on the glaive attack.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be 11 damage instead of 3. So 11 plus 8, 19.
All right. Smokes.
Let's see. Yeah, Smokes will use his gun. He needs to make a con save 15.
All right.
The car will also take damage.
Okay.
So will I think.
No, I can point it far enough away from you to where it hits him in the car.
Is magical.
Okay, then it does not take damage.
And it saves.
So it takes
Have a 3d8.
is 9 damage, 9 thunder.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be turn.
Nash.
So how far do I have to run to be able to get in melee?
Let's see.
Because you said it drove like 40 feet past us. That's why I'm asking.
I'd say you'd be able to make it, just barely.
Okay. Bonus action. I would like to get big and swole.
Yeah.
And then I would like to just swing away. I'm assuming both those hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll that first. The 12. And I'll keep that one. So 17 plus 3 for 20, and then the next damage. Another 19 on top of that, and then bite. Is he still standing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to. I'll just do it the next thing. I'm gonna action search. Does a natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna activate my frost damage on top of that.
Poor guy is just getting his ass kicked.
And that 20 will hit.
All right.
And this is all magical because of the fucking
Yeah.
banner
When
bullshit. we
those
have.
he dies.
Also, he needs to make a. If he's still alive, he needs to make con save.
He's not. As he's dying, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh goody. 10.
Okay. As he's dying, his face starts to like take the form of a departed loved one of yours for a second as he starts to try to like plead with you, and then he dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a car. Well, a motorcycle.
Yeah. It holds one person.
3 of us are small. So can we sit on each other's shoulders and wear a trench coat and be considered one person that's kind of tall?
No idea. It just says it has one medium person worth of space.
So, like saying that one round with everything, I did 114 damage.
Jeez. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to fade.
I feel it. I think we'll end there. I think Amber's out as well.
This is a good stopping point. We got a vehicle. We're almost to the place to pick up an orb of dragonkind.
And then we just got the
To-
whole trek back.
And then we can just tell the dragon to kill the undead, and then he has no more bargaining power over us.
True.
I mean, to be fair, Jordan, just cast fly on me. I'm gonna go solo the dragon by myself. Okay.
I mean, if you want it, but I can't cast that spell. I never learned it at Wizard College.
So you did go to college.
I'm like looking at these like upgrades and variations and stuff that they have for vehicles. And like the very bottom they have magical gadgets. And one of them's like a necrotic smoke screen. But the more interesting one to me is a teleporter. And it makes the driver be able to bonus action teleport the entire vehicle 300 feet.
Sick.
including all creatures and objects in contact with the vehicle. But like, but there's like the craziest vehicle is the demon grinder.
Yeah, isn't one of them like a tank?
Yeah, the one one guy was going holds 8 people in a cargo of 1 ton.
Like that'd be one of those things if you could get it out of Avernus and it not explode, it would be great.
Yeah.
They run on soul coins, sadly.
A color that runs on microtransactions. Fantastic.
Man, seems like EA, established
EA
hell.
designed tanks.
Nah, EA owns hell. They have like a controlling stock here.
So Tormentor is a 4 capacity with a harpoon. Let's see, there's an 8 capacity.
Oh yeah,
One
would this
has,
guy
like,
that
a
we
grabbing
killed,
claw and 2.
the guy that we just killed, would he have any soul coins since he was driving the thing?
Possibly.
I mean, didn't we get a soul coin?
Yeah, I think you guys have a couple. The
We look-
scavenger, it looks fucking weird. It has like a little claw. And then it has 2 harpoons.